John, thank you very much for being with us.
You're welcome.
Now, I understand that your father was a professor,
yes,
and your grandfather was a Nobel Prize-winning physicist.
That's right.
How did they come out with you, who became a singer?
I don't know, pretty weird, huh? My father, even though he was a professor of language, he had a wonderful singing voice. He was Welsh. My mother had a lovely voice. And they say that math and music are very close together. So I got the music part. I definitely didn't get the math part.
But did you receive any opposition from your family? Did they want you to become an academic as well, or were they very supportive of your career choice?
I think they would have liked me to have some, university degrees before I went into my career, but I was 15 and very strong-willed, and I wanted to do it. And here I am, lucky me.
Now, you are one of the most long-lasting and most endearing artists of all time. Can you tell us if any of the songs that you've sung in the past have significant meaning to you?
I have a lot. Going back to the very early days, If Not For You was my very first success in '71 as a record success. And then I had my country music days, If You Love Me, Let Me Know, Please Mr. Please, and then I had Grease, You're the One That I Want, Physical, Xanadu, which was Magic, Suddenly, and I've made a lot of records since then. They were my biggest hit days then.
Olivia Newton-John 15歲就立志做歌星，多年嚟嘅成功證實咗佢嘅才華。喺1978年，佢嘅電影《油脂》嘅演出就令佢成為超級巨星。呢部歷史上最成功嘅音樂劇電影就有幾首佢嘅名曲，例如《You're the One That I Want》同埋《Hopelessly Devoted to You》。人生有喜，自然有悲。Olivia Newton-John 都唔例外，但佢選擇以積極嘅態度去面對，精神令人敬佩，亦好值得我哋去學習。
There have been a lot of publicity on some of the struggles in your life. For example, you're divorced and your battle with breast cancer. Can you tell us how that has affected you?
Well, I think, everyone goes through something. And I think divorce, sadly, I think 50% of marriages, people go through that. So it's always difficult. It's a very, very painful thing to go through because it's a loss. It's a loss, but the person's still there. So it's a double kind of whammy. And breast cancer, sadly, many, many women go through that. It changes your life, but there's a saying that goes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I'm stronger from it. I've learned a lot of lessons. I've learned to really be grateful for every day, because when there's a possibility you won't have another day, it makes you even more aware of how lucky we are. So I think I have more understanding of people and more compassion for things.
I know that you have come out with a new album, Grace and Gratitude. Can you tell us what the inspiration is behind this new album?
Grace and Gratitude was really born out of a need for me to create some healing music. I've always wanted to make music like this, and I was at a time in my life where I needed to heal myself. So this album kind of came out of a desire to create this kind of music for myself, and it seems to be pleasing other people too.
Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.